Good evening and welcome to this emergency broadcast. And happy Sunday to all my viewers all over the world. Ordinarily, I don't do this, but I've been sitting at home throughout today thinking about, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu trying to drag our traditional institution into this whole mess and chaos that they created in the country. For me, I'm from Edo State, and we reverend our monarch so dearly that if anybody in there insulting, would always, fight on his behalf. So I wouldn't want a situation whereby people will start throwing insult, all kind of insult to our Reverend Father. So God forbid, may that not happen. So for me, I want to use this video to advise our traditional institution all over Nigeria. First, they need to stay away from politics because politics is dirty, like everybody already know that. Politics is a very dirty game. And the politicians who are in power today, they are very insensitive to the plight of the Nigerians. So now they've created a mess in the country that Nigerians are demanding for a true change. Nigerians from all walks of life are demanding for a true revolution that will bring about the needed change in the country. People want to go on the street to protest from 1st of August till 10th of August. Now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is involving the traditional institution for them to talk to their people. It's laughable because I don't think we'll be at this junction if you, the leaders of the country, are doing what you're supposed to do for the citizens. Now you want to involve this traditional institution because they can talk to their people. The traditional institution as well, their friends and family go to the same market with average Nigerian, with the poor people, with the downtrodden citizens of the country. They all attend the same market. They buy the same bread, they buy the same rice, the same garlic, the same beef, just name it. So before I continue, let me just put a clip of President Tinubu having a meeting with the traditional institution, some of the traditional leaders in the country.
Thank you very much.
So, an unusual meeting as the Oni of Ife has described it. The first time the Federal Executive Council is breaking down governance to the traditional rulers in a long time. But what is the message?
The take-home message for me, hearing from Mr. President directly, I can see the passion. But at the same time, I think the government is finally understanding we are at a precipice. Our youths are our future. And I think today we've demonstrated that the government or the officials, we do have the heart of the nation in our.
Well, I'm not really interested in all those their stories or whatever. But what I'm interested in is the traditional institutions in Nigeria need to stay clear from politics. Do not allow the politicians, these evil doers, these bloodsuckers in Nigeria to drag you into the mud with them. They are already in the mud. They know that. They are all the politicians in Nigeria, all the bad politicians, not all of them. There are at least some few good ones. Not all the bad politicians in Nigeria, especially the ruling party, those in the ruling party. They are already inside the mud. They are looking for people that they are going to drag along in the mud. So I want to personally appeal to our traditional institution because a time is coming. The youth of today are not the same youth. Like for me, I was brought up in a very humble home. We dare not say anything ill against our traditional ruler. Never. I was not brought up that way. But the youth of today that smoke all kind of drugs, that takes all kind of tramadol and whatever drug they have in Nigeria, they don't care about the transitional institution. And the time is coming, they will start rubbishing the traditional institution. And we do not want a situation like that. That's why I've been thinking about the whole morning, and I was like, this shouldn't be involved in this whole mess. The politician created this mess and let them face the consequences. Because the youth are they threatening to go take on the street, to go on the street of Nigeria to protest, which is their fundamental human right. It is enshrined on the 1999 Constitution as amended, Section 40, Section 39, Section 40. It's there. They have the right to protest. They are dissatisfied with the government of the day, so they have the right to take to the street. And what's driving them to the street? Hunger, unemployment, insecurity, poverty, corruption at the highest level. So our traditional institutions should please stay clear. I am saying it because I am foreseeing a situation whereby youth will start raining insult on different traditional institutions arising from this protest. I don't know. I'm being led by the spirit to do this today. Ordinarily, I won't come on air to air my opinion again after a program I did yesterday. I won't come on air today but all day I've been thinking, meditating on the involvement of our traditional institution, because our traditional institution, their first priority is to sit every members of every elected members from their constituency, to give them a clear mandate, on what they need to do when whoever is elected into office. They need to give them a clear mandate. When they fail to do that, then they can leave them on their own. But now we've already passed that stage. The only thing that Nigerians want now is they want a true change, and they are demanding for it. So I beg our tradition, from the north to the east to the south to the west, all the traditional rulers, I beg of them, stay clear from these evil politicians. I know most of you have attended the meeting with President Tinubu. They are going to give you money to induce you so that you can go back home and start talking soft to your constituencies. Please, this younger generation, they are not going to listen. They are not my generation. I will listen, but still I will still have my opinion. But this younger generation who are using tramadol, using all kind of drug, they don't care. I've been reading some posts from some of the platform. Somebody even asked, now all traditional institution help. Now all traditional institution help. Now all royal father help. So all these kind of messages on different platforms, people will start raining insult on all these people that went to met with Tinubu. Like I said, God forbid, may that day not come in our history, that our people will start targeting traditional institutions because of their involvement, with the politicians. Oviedo making Oviedo is Obaga talk be he say Obaga talk be he say Obaga be he say I feel no beg your by ma. Ima ona do me we ima do afi beg your barima. God forbid. I do not want a situation where people will start raining insult on my reverend father, our royal father. The Ogidi Benin Kingdom. I don't want that situation. So I am appealing to every traditional institution across the country to stay away from politics. Don't get involved with this politician, the so-called PDP, APC, the ruling party. We all know that Tinubu is known for one thing, is ready to dish out money to bribe anybody, bribeable, just like bribe his way to power. Because the time is here now, the time is coming. Even if it's not 1st to 10th of August of 2024, but the time is coming. People will start raining insult, targeting traditional institutions and doing all sorts of things. Because Nigeria is failing. Nigeria has failed everybody. Nigeria as a nation has failed everybody. So there's nothing left in that country. It is many things to pack and dismantle it. So for you to reach out to traditional institution, to start begging them to give you time just to buy time. Whatever time you are buying today, you are getting that time is coming back again tomorrow. August 2024. There's another August 2025. People will revolt against this government. The only way they are not going to revolt is to start seeing a true change. True change is the only way out. Their demand, allow the protester to protest peacefully, ensure that the police give the maximum protection. As long as nobody is being disruptive, allow them to express their grievances. It is their right. You cannot beg anybody, you cannot beg no traditional institution for them to show their protest. Nobody beg anybody in the Western world to show protest when they want to protest. The DNC, they are going to have their convention very soon. People will go there to protest against the issue going on, the issue of the war in Gaza and Palestine. Nobody is going to beg them not to protest. It is their constitution, their fundamental human right. When you start taking some of these fundamental human rights away from people, then there's nothing to live for. There's nothing for them to live for. So I am appealing from the bottom of my heart, from the depth of my heart, to our traditional institution. I'm going to make sure this video goes everywhere. I am appealing because I am a bona fide citizen of Edo State by birth and a Nigerian citizen as well. We do not disrespect our monarch, because I'm beginning to see comment from different angles, from different places, that all traditional institutions help. I don't want to now, you can remove one from Tinubu government. Remove one from not just only Tinubu government, but any politician that does not mean well from the people. I think the time is coming for whoever wants to become anything in Nigeria to go on an oath in their local constituency with the traditional ruler, because they are trying to drag them into politics. They should stay away from politics, because politics is dirty. It's a dirty game. You know, you're calling all the traditional institutions across the country to come. Why didn't you face the problem instead of calling them? The money you are going to give to them is enough for you to start addressing the issue. So, like I said, this is just a quick, emergency broadcast. If you are watching this program, please share it, share, ensure that it gets to your traditional institution. And because I am begging them now, I'm not a prophet of doom. I'm not a prophet either. But what I saw coming, the people will start raining insult on traditional institutions. Seriously. People will start raining insult on traditional institutions. That is what I saw it already. Because I've been meditating about this whole protest. Why are people trying to discourage protesters from exercising their fundamental human right? Why are they trying to do it? If they have nothing to hide, they're afraid that people is going to hijack it. Nobody's going to hijack it if the police provide them with the maximum security. There's always people for and against protest in any civilized nation. Those who are for will be on one side. Those who are against will be on the other side. The police ensure their safety and protection. That's the way we should go. So if anybody is appealing to you as a protester not to go out and protest the hunger, insecurity, poverty, unemployment, and corruption, please tell that person to mind his business. Tell that person, whoever the person is, to mind his or her business. It's none of their business, because you and them go to the same market. The heat in Nigeria is being fed by everybody, not only certain people. Even though the rich can afford it, but the poor cannot afford it. But it's being fed by everybody in the country. So once again, I am appealing to our traditional institution, from the Sultan of Sokoto to the Oni of Ife and every other traditional institution in Nigeria. Stay away from politics, because the youth will start raining insult on your royal person, on your royal household. They will start doing things that you will never like of them. The youth of this generation is not your generation. It's not my generation. These are the Indomie generation, the Tramadol generation. They are coming, they are coming. I'm telling you what I foresaw today. They are coming. So stay away from politics so you don't get insulted. I thank you all for being a part of this program, and I'll see you again on my program next week. Happy Sunday.